But stick with me, because what you think you know, it's not even half the story. Here's what most people say happened. Stella Liebeck was 79, she spilled coffee in her lap, sued McDonald's, and walked away with millions just for being clumsy. It's become a punchline. The poster child for ridiculous lawsuits. But let's dig into what actually happened, because the truth is a whole lot messier, and way more important. Stella wasn't driving recklessly. She was sitting in a parked car trying to add cream and sugar to her coffee. The lid popped off, and the coffee, served at nearly 190 degrees, that's almost boiling, spilled straight onto her lap. Within seconds she suffered third-degree burns on over 16% of her body. We're talking inner thighs, groin, buttocks. She spent 8 days in the hospital and needed skin grafts. The pain, unimaginable. But here's the kicker. McDonald's knew their coffee was dangerously hot. They'd had more than 700 complaints from people burned by their coffee before Stella ever set foot in that drive-thru. Industry standards were around 140 degrees, hot but not life-altering, burn you through your clothes hot. So what did Stella actually want? Not millions. She asked McDonald's to pay her medical bills, about $20,000. They offered her $800. The case went to trial, and the jury, after seeing the evidence, awarded her $2.7 million in punitive damages. Which sounds huge, but it was just 2 days' worth of McDonald's coffee sales at the time. The judge later slashed that to about $480,000. This wasn't about greed, it was about holding a giant corporation responsible for ignoring real danger. But here's where the story really gets twisted. Corporate PR teams spun this case. They needed it to look like America was drowning in greedy, ridiculous lawsuits. They turned Stella into a punchline, because that's a lot easier than actually facing up to their own negligence. Headlines mocked her, politicians used her for talking points, and the real facts got buried under jokes and misrepresentations. Now why does this still matter? Because every time we let a corporation rewrite the story, real people pay the price. Stella's case changed how companies handle safety, but it also shows how fast the truth can disappear, replaced by a lie that's easier to laugh at. So next time you hear someone say, "She sued over hot coffee," maybe ask them if they know what really happened. Justice isn't always obvious.